Most people who visit Sweden head straight for Stockholm. Malmo sits at the opposite end of the country, just across the water from Copenhagen, and it tends to get missed entirely. That is not because it is second best. It is because it is smaller and quieter, and it does not have the same marketing machine behind it. For a family city break, that is often exactly what you want. In this video, we are running through a full 48-hour family itinerary for Malmo. 2 days, hour by hour, covering what to visit, how to get around, where to eat, and what things are likely to cost. There is a free printable version of the full itinerary in the description below, with timings, prices, and booking notes all in one place. It is worth downloading before you travel. Let's get into it. There are a few things to sort before you arrive. Sweden uses the Swedish krona. Cards are accepted almost everywhere in Malmo, including on city buses, so you're unlikely to need cash at any point. If you do want some, ATMs are available at the central station and throughout the city centre. For getting around, Malmo is flat and compact, which makes it one of the more walkable cities in Scandinavia. Almost everything on this itinerary is reachable on foot from a central base. The city also has a strong cycling culture, and bike hire is available across the centre if you want to cover more ground. City buses run regularly and accept contactless payment. Uber is available in Malmo for the days when you do not want to walk. For accommodation, staying in Gamla Staden, Triangeln, or Vastra Hamnen puts everything within easy reach. All three are central and well connected. For supermarkets, ICA and Hemköp both have central branches and are good for water, snacks, and any incidentals. The Saluhall indoor food market on Gibraltargatan, near the central station, is also worth a visit for local produce and a quick lunch. There are 2 things to book in advance. The Rundan canal boat tour runs from April to October only, and books up quickly in peak season, so get that one confirmed on GetYourGuide before you travel. The Disgusting Food Museum on day 2 is also worth booking in advance via GetYourGuide. Everything else on this itinerary can be done without pre-booking. Day 1 starts at 9:30 in Gamla Staden, the Old Town. This is a free morning walk taking in Stortorget, the main square, Lilla Torg, the smaller cobbled square surrounded by half-timbered buildings, St. Peter's Church, which is the oldest church in Malmo, and the canal-side streets that run through the old city. Allow around an hour and a half to 2 hours to explore properly. There are cafes and bakeries opening from early if you want a coffee before you start. At 11 o'clock, the Rundan canal boat tour departs from Norra Vallgatan, directly opposite the central station. This is a 45 to 50 minute guided boat tour of Malmo's canals, passing Malmohus Castle, Kungsparken, and the Turning Torso. It is rated 4.6 stars on GetYourGuide with over 1,300 reviews, and it is one of the better ways to get an overview of the city with children. The tour runs from April to October only, so if you're traveling outside that window, you will need to swap it for something else. Prices are in the printable itinerary. After the tour, head into the centre for lunch at midday. Lilla Torg has outdoor restaurant seating with a good range of options. The Saluhall market on Gibraltargatan near the station is a reliable alternative if you want something quicker and more affordable, with vendors serving Swedish meatballs, smorgasbord dishes, and other local food. At 1:30, make your way to Malmo Museum, which is housed inside Malmohus Castle. A single combi-ticket covers the castle rooms, the natural history collections, the aquarium, the art museum, and the Technology and Maritime Museum next door, which includes a real submarine. Children under 19 get in free. The museum is open Tuesday to Sunday from 11 a.m. It is closed on Mondays, so if day 1 falls on a Monday, you will want to swap the 2 days around. No advance booking is needed. Just buy the ticket at the entrance. Allow 2 to 2.5 hours for the combined site. After the museum, take a Fika break at one of the bakeries near Stortorget. Fika is Sweden's tradition of stopping for coffee and something sweet, and a kanelbulle or cardamom bun is the standard order. Then rest at accommodation for a couple of hours before dinner at 7. For dinner, Lilla Torg is the most reliable option in the Old Town, with outdoor seating in warmer months and a good range of restaurants. If you want to try somewhere different, Vastra Hamnen is about a 20-minute walk or a short bus ride from the centre and has waterfront dining with views across the water towards Copenhagen and the Orson Bridge. Day 2 starts at Folkets Park at 10 in the morning. This is a free public park with playgrounds, a mini zoo with reptiles, rabbits, and small animals, live shows on weekend afternoons, and a small theatre. The trampolines and some of the inflatable play equipment cost extra, but the park itself is free to enter. Allow about 2 hours. Lunch is either at the park cafe on site or at the street food market on Stortorget Square just nearby, which has affordable food stalls and outdoor seating. At 1:30, head to Vastra Hamnen, the Western Harbour district, either on foot or by bus. This is a free waterfront walk along the harbour, with views of the Øresund Bridge and the Copenhagen skyline on the other side. The turning torso, Malmo's distinctive twisting skyscraper, is visible throughout. Allow about an hour or so. At 3 o'clock, head to the Disgusting Food Museum. This is probably the most unusual thing on this itinerary, and it tends to be the activity children remember most. There are 80 exhibits covering foods considered delicacies in different parts of the world, including fermented shark, dried insects, stinky cheeses, and a range of other things most visitors would rather smell than eat. The tasting bar is included in the ticket price, which takes a certain amount of commitment. Parental discretion is advised for very young children, but older kids generally find it more entertaining than distressing. The museum is at Stortorget 2, about 15 minutes walk from the central station. Book via GetYourGuide in advance. Allow an hour to an hour and a half. Prices are in the printable itinerary. After the museum, stop for an ice cream. There are kiosks near Stortorget and Kungsparken, and Swedish soft serve glass is widely available. Then head back to the accommodation to rest at 5 before a final dinner at 7. For the last dinner, Lilla Torg works again, or try Davidshalstorg, a square a little further from the main tourist area that is popular with Malmo residents and tends to be slightly less busy. One local food note before we close. If you want to eat something typically Swedish during the trip, köttbullar is the obvious choice. Meatballs served with mashed potato, lingonberry jam, and cream sauce, available at most traditional restaurants. Gravlax, cured salmon with dill and mustard sauce, is also on most menus and worth ordering at least once. And that is 48 hours in Malmo, a city that rarely comes up when people are planning a Scandinavian family break, but which is compact enough to cover properly in 2 days and varied enough that there is something for everyone. The full printable itinerary is in the description below with timings, costs, addresses, and booking links. It is free to download and designed to take with you. If this video was useful, subscribing helps us keep making these, and there is a link in the description. New itineraries go up regularly across a range of destinations. You can find all of our videos and destination guides at tiredbuthappytravel.com. Finally, we would love to know what you think about this itinerary and whether there is anything you would change. And if there is a destination you would like us to cover next, drop it in the comments. We read all of them, and they genuinely shape what we make next. Thanks for watching.